So 1, 7, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Dave Munoz doing another Riverwatch Brewing situation tasting testing. Testing 1, 2 if you don't mind. And the last one I did, I guess I went a little overboard and, extended it, and it was a long video. Apologize. I had to get my point across. It's what I do. But I do realize after watching, this is the 4th one I'm doing, but after watching it, I realized that I talk a lot, first of all, and second, that I don't get to the beer in time. I talk a lot. So I'm going to try to narrow it down, but still do my thing, and hopefully you guys will like it. Before I start off, I just want to let y'all know, shout outs to Fuzz Jackson. This is his shirt. It's #yes. That's his catchphrase. Fuzz Jackson's been a longtime friend of mine. He's also on the music scene up in Wilmington, North Carolina. He makes special appearances here and there for family and friends, and he's been touring here and there up and down the East Coast. But to catch more of him, I'll put something down here for you. Right now he's on that Facebook because I don't know what happened to the website. You know how websites go. I'm one to talk. Anyways, here we go. I just want to let y'all know that I am getting close to the end. I'm on the 4th episode, and it's been a doozy, to say the least, to say the most, to say it all, because it's been a fun ride. I'm glad you guys have been with me. As usual, I have a couple things I have to say first. First of all, this is a Riverwatch Brew Company. This is a local brew. Right now they have a couple of different options as far as beers are concerned. You got some hops, you got some ales, you've got some ambers. Just look at the other videos and you'll know what they got. I'm going to do a summary after all of this is done. I'm going to test the Savannah River Brewing Company's Savannah River IPA, India Pale Ale. Yes, sir. I hope that's clear enough for you to see. If not, we'll adjust later. But this right here is exciting for me because I just left the Savannah River. I went kayaking. It's a lot of fun. I suggest if you guys are visiting town of Augusta to take it upon yourselves to find a couple of the rental situation spots that rent out these tandem and single kayaks and paddle boards and stand-up boards. But I do want to say represent Outdoor Augusta because that's where I got my kayak from. Those guys are really down to earth. And anyways, I just went down the Savannah River, and I just want to say that this right here is named Savannah River IPA. And that's a pretty good thing. It's yellow, sunshiny. It was sunny today too. It was pretty awesome. And it is a deep south, high hops. And like I want to do now, I want to try to read the actual bottle and get down to the nitty gritty before it gets too warm. So this says a spunky India Pale Ale and a tribute to our hometown's pride. It has a sweet, malty taste balanced with a strong hop flavor. Sounds delicious. It's got a hop scale of 3. That means it's a hop head strong. So when I pour this, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of head. So another thing I'm going to do, I've got my gigantic fish bowl. Boom, check that out. It's like a fisheye lens right now. You can't see me. You can't see them big eyes. Look at that. Look at that. What distortion, without a filter, without any Snapchats. That's right. That's all Dave. All Dave. Anyways, these mugs are pretty awesome. They're really heavy. It's kind of like if you wanted to watch Game of Thrones and boil yourself an ale, and you don't have a Tusk or whatever they drink out of. You can get one of these. I don't know where. I got this somewhere. I have no idea. I've got 2 of them. They're heavy. You could do weights with this. I'll tell you that. These are amazing. They hold probably the entire Savannah River Brewing Company's Savannah River IPA. I like to repeat that over and over. So I also have a brand new can opener from a good friend of mine, old Chris Burnett. Hooked me up with this a couple months ago. Never took it out the bag. What's wrong with me? Had to wait all this time. Ooh, it comes out pretty easy. Boom, look at that. It's just an Army guy. That's right. It does its thing. Oh, it's creep crawling too. Heck yeah, I don't know where you can get this from, but he's called Sergeant Pryor. It's awesome. So we're going to see if my man does his job. Actually, Oh, he's backwards. Normally you pop it this way. Sergeant Pryor decides to go backwards using his chin. Ain't nothing wrong with Sergeant Pryor. Pried it right off. Represent. Thank you for your service. So, small pour at an angle. Tilt that sucker. See how nice and IPA-ish it is. Is that even a thing? It's not. It's swirly. I'll tell you that. It's swirly. Check out those bubbles and them swirls. That is amazing. Look at that. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get that aroma. It's got that. Oh, it's got that IPA aroma. You know, it's got that bitterness, that tart. What you expect out of an IPA. It is very bubbly. Check that out. From my last couple of pours, it has not been as bubbly as, well, the No Jacket Required was pretty bubbly too. That's good. I like it. It's a nice pour. Nice even pour. Fits in my heavy-weighted fishbowl glass. And now I'm going to take a sippy sip. Let's take a little sippy sip. See what's up with that. Yes. Yes. That's refreshing. This is not an after-work beer. This is actually a weekend beer. This is a weekender. This is when you go kayaking down the Savannah River. This is what you drink. You take that with you. If you do that, if you don't, it's all good too. Wait till you're done. It would probably be a really good goal to achieve. Come back, have one of these in the cooler in the car, knock that sucker out. It's really delicious. I don't know if I've ever said this to anyone or they know me. I am not a big IPA guy. I've got some friends that swear on it. I got some friends who do the craft beer things and they're all about the IPAs. How deep they can get with their hops and how double hops and hoppity hip hop, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, it's hard for me to drink these suckers. This one I could probably do. It's gonna take a little while. It's a good IPA as far as IPAs are concerned, but you're listening to a guy that doesn't really drink a lot of them. Maybe it's the fact that I got it in a fishbowl because that just swirls around. You see the bubbles have dissipated. They're still really good. It's still there. You can sip it. You could be out with your boys sipping it. But it does go down very nice. It doesn't linger. A lot of the IPAs, when you hit them, it hits the back of the palate and it's bitter. And it's one of those things, yes, you made a great beer. It's, the ABV in this is really high. It's amazing. Okay, that's cool. But I'm not a really big IPA guy. This Savannah River Brew Company, Savannah River IPA is actually really good. And let's see, I wrote a little bit of things down because you know how I do. I don't like to go off the top of the head all the time. But I got to find out what I wrote about this. Oh, I just put the ABV. I wanted to see what it was. It was 6.9 on their website. So a 6.9 ABV. Woo! That is, oh, there goes that burp I was talking about a while ago. Comes back at you. And that's that IPA coming back. I don't mind. It's all gravy to me. I mean, I'm doing a taste test. They can't all be 10s. I want them to be, but if you do that, then you're not really doing a great assessment to the people watching. You got to have some in-betweens. I'm not doing like a, what's the star rating? Like, is it a 1 out of 5 stars or is it a 4 out of 5? I can't. I don't do that. I leave that for the Source magazine and all y'all people out there keeping track and with your little flashes going on, your YouTube. I am just sitting at my awesome table, some windows behind me, sipping on a nice giant fish bowl. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with saying that I can drink another one of these IPAs if I have to. There's nothing really wrong with it. If you're looking for a really good local craft brew IPA, this is gonna do it for you. It's the yellow bottle from Savannah River Brewing Company. So take a look at that map. I didn't even need a map today when I went down that Savannah River. I knew what I was going. I knew the turn, but somebody said they opened the dam today. I'm not sure why. There was no rain ever. There was a little rain, but you don't open the dam unless it's about to flood. Then you have to I don't know how technology works, engineering. I didn't go to school for it. I went to school to drink. Nope, I didn't even go to school for drinking. I'm thinking about that now. Maybe that's where I'm messing up. I may want to go to school for drinking. No, That's not true. I don't want to do that. I like to drink. I don't want to abuse drinking. But this is a good drink. And I'm down to number 4. Oh, I don't know if it's even 4 right now. It can't be. Am I on my 4th or my 5th? I gotta figure it out. 3, 2, 1. Whoops! Guess what? I just ruined that whole thing. I'm not doing it over though. I'll tell you this. There are not 6 beers. There are only 5 at the moment. At the time of this broadcast, there are only 5 Savannah River Brew Company beers. That's awesome because that means that there's got to be another one coming to make that full-on 6-pack so you can do your pick and choose beers at like Kroger. That's crazy. I thought for sure there was 6 of them, so that means I'm almost done with all of my taste testing. There was only 5 of these. I thought there was 6 different ones. There's only 5, so it leaves it open for one more. One more to make 6. Me and math and engineering. I know nothing. IPAs. What can you tell me about them? Nothing. I have one more taste test left. I saved the best for last, the last for best. I don't even know the rest. I'll tell you how it is without the stress. It's just something I confess. Waiting for a little while because he's from this town. Talking about that James Brown. Talking about that dynamite. You could, you can, you can't bite. That's all I got. But deliciousness is all up in this piece. Yes. Dave Munoz signing off. This was a weird one, but I kept this short and sweet. This is bitter, not sweet, but I like it. Peace.